What up, everyone? So we've got an exciting box here, one we're always happy to see, Loot Crate. So this box is always interesting. They really keep it interesting, keeping cool stuff in there, often exclusive stuff, so it's always exciting to see what we're going to get in that month. Their themes and their items aren't always on point. It's kind of hit and miss sometimes, but it's always interesting nonetheless, so let's take a look at what we've got this month. I can't remember what the theme is, but not sure it matters. And I was actually just saying how we don't really get shirts from Loot Crate anymore, which I'm totally fine with. I like that they don't do that all the time, but this month we got a shirt. Alright, let's take a look. So it looks like we got kind of an ugly Christmas sweater thing going on. I'm trying to think recognize what that's from. I don't recognize the reference at all. One of you guys in the comments, or someone will have to tell me what that is from. I was thinking it's Star Wars, but it's not. I do not recognize those people. So I'll have to wait to give that a rating till I know exactly what that is. I'll have to do a little research. This is one of the few times I haven't recognized a shirt. How embarrassing. Anyway, there's our shirt. So we'll come back to that and talk about it a little bit. Next. Seems like we just got one other item. Or maybe the other items are in this item. So it looks like we got a tin. Alright, so we got a big tin here. I'm guessing there's more stuff in there, so let's take a look at what's in here and get the rest of our items out. Alright, there it is. Get it out. So we got a Loot Crate exclusive. Han Solo in his snow gear. Cool. So good to know that we got exclusives, and we haven't got an exclusive pop. Well, we got one somewhat recently. We didn't get one last month, so that's pretty awesome. So the Star Wars movie is out, so it's cool to get exclusive stuff because there's a lot of it out there. And then we got a Galaxy Quest patch from Quantum Mechanics. So it seems like they have a partnership with them as well. Quantum Mechanics is coming out with some really good stuff, and they have a lot of stuff coming out in the future, so I'm pretty excited to see what they have. For those of you who don't know what Quantum Mechanics is, they make the Q-Pop figures. If you don't know what they are, please check them out. Then we got some BB-8 Star Wars socks. These look like they're exclusive as well, so you can always count on Loot Crate to give you the exclusive stuff. So yeah, I guess that was it. So sped right on through that. So I'll have to do a little research and get more information about the shirt, and yeah, I guess we'll come back and talk about the value. Keeping this video nice and short, shortest one yet. Alright, see you guys soon. Alright, we are back. So let's take a look at these items. The shirt. So, found out what this is all about. So when I was looking at it, I thought that this little character at the bottom looks kind of like the Mars rover. But I thought that couldn't be it, but I was actually right. It is the Mars rover. So this is actually supposed to be a NASA-style shirt from all the famous rovers and space exploration things from the past. Just like a compilation of different ones. So we've got some ships down here on the bottom. Got the Mars rover, and we got the one that traveled to Pluto. So yeah, that's actually cool and interesting. Much different than I thought. I assumed it was from some kind of game that I just hadn't played, but no. It was actually just NASA stuff. So that's pretty cool. I think that's very interesting. It's in the ugly sweater Christmas style. So I think it's really cool, and I think most people would like that. And if you get hopefully everyone gets the reference, because I obviously didn't. But I'm going to give that a 7 out of 10. I think they did a good job on that. So 7 out of 10 on the shirt, and it'll get the standard $12 to $15 value. Next, our tin from Halo 5. This is supposed to be modeled after the ammo tin from the game. So this, not super expensive at all. It's just a little tin. This goes from like $7 to $10, so pretty much average price for a tin of this. So most of the things in here are exclusive, but like I said before, Loot Crate's been so popular, much like Marvel and a lot of the Nerd Block stuff, that even though their items are exclusive, that does not up their value at all, because they're not rare at all, because they send out almost 1 million boxes every single month, so the items in there are not rare at all. So even though they are exclusive, which is good, because you're not getting anything you have, it just doesn't up the value at all, because it's not rare at all. So the items in here are going to get pretty much what they would get the same value as if they weren't exclusive anyway. That made sense. So the exclusivity doesn't up the value at all, just letting you guys know. So next, our pop figure, our exclusive Han Solo in his snow gear. This is selling for around $20 online. Again, give or take. If you want to be patient and wait for an auction, you can probably get it for like 15 or less, but if you want to buy it now, it might be 20 to 25, but around that $20 value is what it's going for. Our exclusive Galaxy Quest patch. So yeah, this one $3 to $5, pretty much what a patch of that size would cost that's branded. So even though it's from Quantum Mechanics, that, like I said, doesn't up the value at all. Same with the BB-8 socks. Socks of this size and quality, around $6 to $8, and that's pretty much what it's selling for online, like standard sock price of this quality, $6 to $8. And lastly, an item that I missed before, not really an item, but I thought it was worth mentioning. You have a code here to use. Basically, it's for a rec pack on Halo 5, so it's something you can use in the game. The code's on the back side for something to use in game if you play Halo 5. I'm not going to give this any value because I think this is more of just a coupon. It's not necessarily a game code. This is only useful to you if you happen to be playing Halo 5 and if you want to use that. So that's not for everyone. Not everyone can use it. Although Halo 5 is extremely popular and lots of people play it, not everyone does, and not everyone's even a gamer that gets this. So I'm actually not going to put any value on that, but I thought it's worth mentioning. So anyway, with those values, that brings our box value on the low end 48 and on the high end 58. So in classic Loot Crate fashion, they give tremendous value. It's very rare that you don't get double your value from Loot Crate, if not triple. And on the high end, you got almost triple your value. That's quite fantastic. As far as the items in here, they definitely could have picked some better ones. Galaxy Quest is a little bit outdated, and I don't think even when it was out, it was crazy popular or anything. And Halo 5 is obviously very relevant, but a tin for it, again, not super practical. I don't think a lot of people would use it unless you want it as like a lunch pail or something. Socks are practical. Everyone likes those. Funko Pop figure, like everyone uses those, or if you don't like it, you can resell it. And the shirt is pretty relevant. So they did a really good job. They could have made some better choices, but that's pretty typical for Loot Crate. They don't always make the best choices. It's cool that they always get exclusives, and they have partnerships with Funko and Quantum Mechanics and a bunch of other major companies. So they really have this whole like subscription box by the chokehold here because they really have a lot of potential. They just don't always make the best choices. And I'm not sure if that's because of their development team or whatever it is, but it's hit and miss a lot of time. Not that any of these were terribly bad, but they could have just picked some better franchises. But that's just being nitpicky. They didn't pick the best ones. Star Wars is obviously very popular, but some of the other ones, they could have gone some different directions. But that's just me being nitpicky. Anyway, that all being said, I'm going to give this box a 7.75 out of 10. You got really good value. Not all the items in here were for everyone, but I think everyone can enjoy them, or at the very least try and sell them if you didn't like them. But again, let me know what you guys thought, because your opinion is what matters the most, and maybe the score will get changed for the monthly review. So let me hear your opinions on it. Let me know what you thought of all the items in the box. I'll talk to you in the next video. Thank you for watching. Love you all. Peace.